Good morning. Okay, so we have a mat class where we have some light weights. I have twos and threes just to give myself some fun options. And then I have a yoga block, maybe to use under my head. If you want to grab a squishy ball or a towel or a yoga block, if you need any of those things, sometimes it's nice to have an extra prop on hand, just in case. You never know. Okay, so we're going to start down on the mat today. And we're going to start on our backs. Wake up our deep breathing muscles, wake up the parts. I'm going to close the door so I don't get bombarded by any dogs or humans. Because you never know in this house what's going to happen. You never know. Okay. So we'll come all the way down. And to begin today, we're going to start with our knees bent, feet not too close to the tush, feet and knees about hip distance, and we're just going to take a couple of deep breaths to check in with the deep breathing muscles. Go ahead and just kind of shimmy around with your shoulders and your hips and your parts until it just feels as comfortable as possible to be down on the floor. And let's close our eyes. You can bring your hands to your waist if that's helpful. Relax your shoulders. And then breathe into your hands. My palms are on the side of my belly and my fingertips are reaching towards the center, towards the belly button. And I'm just going to inhale, fill up my waist to start to redirect those deep breaths from my shoulders to my belly. And then as I exhale, I'll feel the hands come in towards one another again. So inhale, the hands kind of go apart naturally as your waist fills up with air. And then exhale. And I want you to take your time and give me 2 more of these deep breaths. Really try and fill up and then really exhale. Empty them out. One more. Okay. So from here, I'm going to bring my feet and my knees in towards one another. They don't have to be perfectly together, but a bit closer. Push down a little bit through the left leg. Inhale, slowly slide your right leg out until it is straight. As you slide the leg out, please do not shift what's going on in your midsection. Keep your hips and your belly nice and stable. Exhale, drag the leg in slowly as if you're trying to make an imprint into your mat. And then we're going to switch over to the left leg. Inhale as you slide the left leg away, keeping your whole midsection nice and stable. Reach back through the head and out through the foot. And then exhale as you come on back in, dragging the foot along the mat. And let's do this 2 more times here, each way. Inhale, right leg slides out. Exhale, come on back in. Other side. Inhale, drag the left leg out. Exhale, come on back in. This is your first opportunity to get a little longer and a little more stretched out. Inhale, reach out again through the right foot and the crown of the head. Exhale, come on back in. Last one. Inhale, stretch out. And exhale, come in. Good. Now I'm going to bring my arms right by my sides. Inhale, bring the right leg up into tabletop. Exhale, extend the leg all the way up and flex the foot. Inhale, bend that right knee. Exhale, lower the right leg towards the ground. Left leg. Inhale, bring your left leg into tabletop. Exhale, extend the leg up towards the ceiling. Flex the foot. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, bring the leg back down. One more each way. Inhale, tabletop your right leg. Exhale, extend the leg up, big old stretch. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, slowly lower back down. Along the way, you're just maintaining stability through your midsection. Inhale, left leg comes up. Exhale, reach up through the heel. Inhale, bend the knee. Exhale, come on back down. Widen your feet a little bit, just about as wide as your mat, maybe just slightly wider than your hips. Push down through your feet and your arms. Inhale, push down through the points that are connected to the ground. Exhale, hips come up. Try and push evenly through the feet and the arms. Inhale, lower back down. And then exhale, come on back up. So there's a lot of great deep breathing here. Keep going. With your inhale, come on back down. And with your exhale, come on back up. And just keep going here, kind of almost at your own pace if you would like. And recognize if you are articulating through the spine to come up, and then rolling back down, or are you naturally just lifting straight up and then lower down? Both of those are great. Whatever you're naturally doing, do the opposite 3 more times. Inhale, and maybe that other variation that you haven't done yet takes a little more time or a little less time, but really I would like you to just put the breath into the movement to find a flow, to find some more length. And lower back down one more time. And then inhale, come on back down. Walk your feet back in towards one another. The feet are relatively close to the tush, not too close or too far away. Feet this time are definitely together and the knees are together. Extend the right leg and we're going to keep the knees together. Let's point the right foot and then flex the right foot. And point the right foot and flex. And you're still taking those nice deep breaths. Just 3 more. 3 and 3. Squeeze your knees together. 2 and 2. 1 and 1. Bend the knee, put the foot back where it was. Extend your left leg all the way out. Knees and inner thighs are squeezed together. Point the left foot and then flex. Point and flex. 2 more. Point and flex. 1 more time. Point and flex. Bend the knee, put the foot down. Okay, now I'm going to roll to the side and I'm going to grab my 2 little light weights. I'm going to start with 2s for this first part and bring the arms right down by my sides. Feet are kind of close, together with the knees, together with the feet. Arms nice and long. Make your arms really long by your sides. Make your neck long. And we'll inhale, bring the arms up towards the ceiling. And you can come out to the sides as far as it feels okay for your shoulders to go into a circle and come back where you started. And we'll tie in that deep breath. Inhale, come up. And maybe exhale, come around. And again, inhale up. And exhale, come around. Here's another opportunity. You're moving now the arms and you're keeping your midsection pretty stable. Continue with your lateral breathing. Try to direct the breath into your belly, into your sides, into your back. Really fill up. Come on around. This time we're going to reverse the circles. Go out to the sides, all the way around, back behind you a bit. And return and continue to let the breath guide the movement. 2 more. One more time. And bring the arms right by my sides. Finding a little bit of a lift now through the upper body. The arms will come up right by your sides. Take a nice deep breath in, lengthen the arms. With your exhale, reach forward through the knuckles, almost like you want to reach your weights past your own knees. And then inhale, lower down. The arms will adjust a little bit. Let's say the arms will come out almost to the same angle as your thighs. And then exhale. Arms end up right by your sides. You can keep your eyes right along the knees. And then inhale, lie down. Arms up, head down. Exhale, curl up. Long neck. Let's do 4 more. And exhale. 3 more. And exhale. 2 more. And exhale. 1 more. And exhale. All the way down. Arms can come straight up towards the ceiling. Nice long neck. Let's bring one leg into tabletop and the other leg into tabletop. Think shoulders away from the ears. Belly button is in. We're going to bring the left leg down and the right arm back and then return. And then the left arm back and the right foot down and return. How can you tie in your deep breath here? As you bring one leg and arm back, you guys, the other sides are still. They're kind of reaching up towards the ceiling, remaining where they started. It's just one leg and the opposite arm that move at a time. The deeper the breath, the better. 3 more. And 3. And 2. And 2. Deep connection with the abdominals here. 1 more each way. And other side. Keep your arms where they're at. Feet will return to the ground. Take a breath. Make your feet as wide as your mat again, and your arms are going to come slightly wider than your shoulders. Nice long neck. Take an inhale. And I want you to reach up with your hips, lift them, and bring the arms down by your sides. Kind of take your time on the way down. Resist those little weights, and then slowly return. Arms back up, and hips come down. So for this one, I'm going to have more of a neutral, straight spine along the way. Exhale, hips up, arms down. Inhale, arms up, hips down. Keep going here. I'm literally sliding off my own mat here. So get it together, Stacy. Continue to find your length along the way, okay? Sometimes if your parts are feeling wonky in a movement, sometimes all it takes is for you to shimmy around and move your feet, move your arms, find your length. You don't always land in the quote-unquote right position for you right away. So noodle around with where you are. Make a change. You don't have to push through something that feels like yucky. I have a feeling that if you move around, you can find something that feels a little bit better. Or maybe it has to do with making the movement a little smaller, a little slower, a little faster. Continue to be a little bit of a detective. Let's do 1 more. And exhale. Okay. Inhale, come all the way back. Okay, I think all the parts are a little bit warmed up. We're going to bring the arms right by our sides and just put the weights down for a moment. Legs are going to come back up into tabletop. Take a nice deep breath. You're going to extend the legs out as you press your weights down. Inhale, come on back in, and then exhale, stretch out. So we're going to build on this movement. The next thing we'll do as the legs stretch out is lift the arms as well. Inhale, let's try that again. Exhale, stretch out. Maybe you'll add a head lift here. Inhale down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Exhale up. 3 more. 2 more. down. Bring your arms up overhead. Let's say right over the chest or the shoulders. Palms can face one another. Open the arms wide, all the way out, or as far as it feels okay for you to go. And exhale, come up again. As you move your arms wide, you may feel a little bit of a stretch. Exhale, get connected to those deep abdominals again. We're just going to do 2 more like this. Inhale wide. Exhale, come up. 1 more time. Inhale wide. Exhale, come up and hold the arms up overhead. We'll bring the legs up, knees together, feet together. Same exercise, the legs are here. Feel free to put the legs down if it just feels better for you to have them down there. Inhale wide. Exhale, come on up. And inhale, fill up the waist with air. And exhale, come all the way up. 1 more like this. And now bring the arms just about as wide as your own shoulders. Take a breath here. Exhale, bring the legs out to 45 degrees and the arms forward, almost like you want to stretch your fingertips towards your toes. I'm lifting my head as well. Inhale, come all the way back down. We're going to do 5 more. Exhale. 4 more. Exhale. 3 more. And reach. 2 more. Last one. And exhale. And then come all the way down. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to roll to my side. We're going to wake up the side body just a little bit. You can rest your weights right by you, so you can grab them in just a moment. Head is going to come down. You can either do head on your arm here, or you're welcome to use your block or whatever else that you have around you. Ideally, I love the idea of the cervical spine being somewhat in line with the rest of the spine. But this always feels really nice for me. I'm going to keep my head on my arm. And you know what? I'm going to grab this 3-pound weight. I love these. This is great for grip strength as well. Knees are bent, feet together, knees together. So let's just wake up the shoulders a little bit more. You can bring the weight up towards the ceiling. Just a quick check-in. Pull your head back, straighten out your spine. Imagine that your back is against a wall. An elbow will stay right down at your ribs. Belly button is in. Down with the weight, and then back up. 8, and 7, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then come all the way down. From here, I'm just going to put my weight in front and bring my hand in front of my ribs. Extend the legs out. It should feel like your back is against the back of the mat, but your feet are towards the front of the mat. Spine is nice and straight. Hands lightly right in front of you, right in front of the ribs. Top leg is going to come up. Press the bottom leg down, and then bring the top leg forward and back. And I always kind of have to move around a little bit to be able to find a support, which for me is the bottom leg. Usually I have to scooch it forward a little bit or scooch it back. Your upper body should remain fairly straight. Maybe try to not use this top arm so much as you move the leg forward and back. I like to get the foot moving as well here, so maybe as you come forward, flex. And as you go back, point. Let's do 4 more. 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. And then bring the top leg right on the bottom leg. A little bit of turnout, up and down. Kick up and down. Let's add a foot movement here. How about point up and then flex down. Point up, flex down. Deep breaths. Point up, flex down. Even here, there's a sense of stability through the abdominals. Let's switch the feet. Let's do flex up, point down, flex up, Point down, 2 more. Flex, and down, 1 more time, and down. Good, now we're gonna bend the knees, and I'm gonna grab my 2-pound weight here. We've done this recently, super fun little series. Weight right behind the knee, okay? You're welcome, if you have one of these, you can try to put that there too. That's gonna be fun as well. Lengthen out your spine again, just in case you scooched out of that straight line. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. So the weight stays right behind the knee. If you get yourself into a crazy cramp and with the hamstring or the calf or something, just put the weight to the side. Of course, you can still do the movement without it. 6 more. And 5. And 4. 3. 2. And 1. Come up and just hold. Knee right out in front of the hip. Little pulse up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold. Knee to knee, foot to foot. This is not easy because of the weight. I'm going to kind of pull my bottom foot in a little bit. Foot to foot, knee to knee, foot to foot. 5 more. 5, and 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Hold 1 more little bit here, 1 more little pulse set here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the weight, put the leg down. Put the weight down. Grab, I'm going to grab this again to use for the rotator exercise. Nice long neck, and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I'm going to put that weight down. Come on up onto my side. I guess this is my right forearm. You can kind of put the elbow underneath the shoulder and then bend the knees. Ideally, you want the whole front part of the body to be straight-ish. Maybe the chest and the knees are kind of in alignment with one another. Pushing your hips forward. Push this elbow down. Make sure it's right under that shoulder. I'm going to see if I can incorporate this weight. The bottom hip is going to come up. What I see a lot in class, you can come up and hold. What I see a lot in class is this elbow is too far away. It makes it really uncomfortable, okay? So see if you can get the elbow right under the shoulder. Pull your head back, hips forward, belly button is in. Take a nice deep breath. And then carefully come down. I'm going to incorporate the weight this time. I'll keep it in my top hand as I bring my arm to the ceiling. Take a nice deep breath. Drive the bottom elbow down. Hips up. And again, find your length. Pull your head back a little bit. Belly button is in. Deep exhale. Good. 1 more deep breath. And exhale. All the way down. Let's try it again, but let's get fancy up. Okay, take a nice deep breath. And press down through your elbow, lift your hips. Maybe that arm comes up again, with or without the weight, it's up to you. Fancy up. Top leg. Up and down. Up and down. 3 more. 3. This does feel fancy, doesn't it? 2 more. 1 more time. All the way down. All right, put that weight down. We're going to just shimmy over to the other side right away. I need that 2-pound weight because I used it on the other side. Gonna grab it. Anything else you use, bring it with you. Side 2. This side could be different, who knows? Just meet the needs. Head down on the arm or whatever else you have set up. Get your back against the back line of your mat and your legs to come forward. Draw the abdominals in. Actually, I think we started with a little set for the rotator, so let's start there. Knees bent or straight, it's up to you. Elbow close to the ribs, straight spine, tapping up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. And then come down, put the weight off to the side, fingertips or palm right in front of the ribs. Top leg is going to come up just a little bit, about hip height. Push the bottom leg down and then lengthen through that top leg, and we'll come forward and back. We're trying to keep the upper body fairly still. And get the foot involved. You can flex forward and point back, or you can try pointing forward and flexing back. Good to just get that foot moving. 5 more. 5. And 4. And 3. 2. Try not to hold the breath. 1 more. And then bring the legs together. A little turn out here, up and down. Up and down. And again, maybe point up, flex down, maybe flex up, point down. You can try both, see which one you like better. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Come on down. Bend your knees. Grab your cute little weight right behind the knee. Nice and long through the spine here. Try not to be very tucky here. Find a nice long lower back. Top leg down and up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now come up about hip height or down about hip height and just hold right there. Little pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7. Try to keep the hips still. Just this leg is moving. Last 3. 3, 2, and then hold. Now a little awkward, but knee to knee, foot to foot. Ooh, knee to knee, foot to foot. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up and hold. One more little set of pulses here. 10, 9, 8. Keep breathing. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab the weight and put the leg down. Grab the ball here. And another set for the rotator here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come on down with that weight. So now we're going to come up onto the forearm again. You're bringing your bottom forearm underneath your shoulder. Yeah. And then you're going to scooch your knees away. So it's almost like you're making yourself into a straight-ish line. Straight-ish. We do the best we can. Push the elbow down to initiate that shoulder kind of turning on in a nice way. Eyes are forward. Push down, hips up. Maybe the arm is up to the ceiling. You can almost keep it by your side or behind your head. There's probably 8 to 10 choices. They're all really good. But breathe. Breathing is non-negotiable. Deep breath in. One more breath. And come on down. This next time we're going to add maybe some weight in that top arm. Totally up to you. Take a nice deep breath to begin. Drive the elbow down, connect that shoulder, and then hips up. And again, pull your head back, press the hips forward. Belly button is in, deep breaths. 2 more. One more time. All the way down. Next, we're going to try to make a fancy leg move. Take a nice deep breath. Push down through the arm. Hips come up. Maybe you've got that weight in your arm. You're breathing. And then the top leg up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 2 more. 1 more. All the way down. Good. Bring the weight down. We're going to come on our bellies here. You don't need any of your props. You can just put them off to the side. Flip yourself over and come onto your belly. And we're going to bring the hands underneath the face. I want you to put your middle fingers together and just really gently rest your forehead on your hands, your fingers. Slide the shoulders away from the ears just into a comfortable position. Just kind of shimmy around until it feels comfortable for you to be lying on your belly. Just like we did in the beginning of class, fill up your lungs and then empty them out. So go ahead and just take a really, really deep breath. And then exhale. Keep going here. Relax the shoulders. Breathe into your waist. Breathe into your sides, right and left. Belly to the ground, back to the ceiling. Just totally expand and contract. Give me 2 more breaths like this. One more. Okay, so keep breathing. Push down through your palms and just lift the head and the chest away from the floor and look forward just a little bit past the edge of your mat and then lower yourself down. Each time you lift here, can you make your shoulders less important? Imagine there's like some sort of a force, like gravity pulls you up, and yeah, you're kind of pushing down through your hands, but even more, you're lifting away through the floor, away from the floor, and then lower back down. Those of you with kind of tighter shoulders and neck, maybe sliding your hands wider so the hands are as wide as your shoulders and the elbows are a little bit more out to the sides. Maybe that's just a better way to set it up. So move around there and see what you like best. We're going to do 3 more here. Lower and lift. And some people prefer to inhale on the way up and exhale down. Some people like exhale, lift. Inhale down. Try them both. 1 more. And come all the way down. Okay, now keep your eyes down on the ground and bring your arms out to the sides. Pull them down a little bit so they're not in line with the shoulders, slightly down from that. Shoulders are down. This time to our head and chest lift, we're going to add an arm lift as well. So the arms really reach wide like you're an airplane. And look out in front of you a little bit to energize the upper spine. And then lower down with the next one. If you'd like, you can add some legs as well. Whatever feels intuitive here. You can always dial it back. If bringing the limbs away is too intense for any one of your parts, just remove that and see what feels best to add. But let's see how much length we can find in the next 3. Two more. And last one. And then come all the way down. Bring your hands back underneath you. You're going to prop yourself up on your forearms. Forearms right underneath the ribs. Palms out in front of the shoulders. Walk your legs close together. Your right leg is going to bend and you're going to flex your foot and tap, tap, like you want to bring the heel to the tush. Point the foot to go down. Flex the left foot, tap, tap the tush. You're really not going to bring your heel to your tush, but we're going to pretend. Point the foot, go all the way down. Right foot, tap, tap, point to go down. Left, tap, tap, point to go down. Right, flex, flex, point. Can you lift your belly button away from the ground through this so there's some energy through the spine? And down, left leg, tap, tap, point, right leg. And down and left. Oh, and all the way down, one more each way. One more each way. Point to go down, flex, flex, point to come down. Widen your elbows, bring your face onto your right cheek. Bring your hands all the way around. Two options here. You can hook your thumbs together, or you can kind of hold on to your left fingers with your right hand, or vice versa. I'm going to keep my thumbs hooked. With your inhale, reach the arms long, lift your head, look down towards the mat, and lengthen out through your legs. Maybe the legs come up, maybe the toes stay down. It's up to you. And now we're going to the other side of the face and sliding the hands back up. Take a breath. Big stretch here. Reach back. Like your fingers are really going to get to your heels this time. Look out in front of you. Slide your shoulders away from your ears. And come back to the first side. We've got one more each way. Take a nice deep breath. And stretch. Last one. And reach. Reach, 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 reach. And let's unhook the thumbs. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. Sit back for a stretch. Inhale here. And exhale. One more deep breath. Great. Okay, come on up. We're going to hands and knees for just a minute. I'm going to use my 3-pound weighted ball here. You can use whatever you like. You'll see where we're going. I'm going to grab that. I'm going to keep the ball right next to the mat on my right side. Okay? Let's get the knees directly under the hips. And really take care. You know, I often say knees under hips. The reason why I say knees under hips is because of what happens to the hips and the hip flexors and the pelvic floor and kind of all the muscles. If you're like this and the knees are out away from the hips, there's a lot of different things that are being activated, okay? So really try and organize that knees under hips, all right? Hands as wide as your shoulders. And I'm going to reach out and grab that 3-pound weight. Make sure this left hand is right underneath the left shoulder. The right arm is going to extend right by my side. I've got my palm up to the ceiling, and I'm going to bend. When I bend, the elbow will stay right at my ribs, and I'm going to extend. Okay, so let's find our length through the neck and the whole spine in general. Imagine the crown of the head is reaching in one direction, and the sits bones are reaching way out in the other. You're not tucked, you're not arched, right in the middle, nice and strong, neutral. Exhale. Try to plug both shoulders in. 4 more. And 3. And 2. 1 more. And then come all the way down. Put the ball in between the 2 hands. And then put your right hand down, and we're going to switch to left. So I'm grabbing the ball with my left hand, pushing down through the right, plugging that right shoulder in, and then bringing the left arm right by my left side to really try and plug both those shoulders in. Bend, extend. And I don't know about you, but one side feels really different from the other. So that's normal, right? There's a variety of reasons why that happens. Just try and stabilize, make any changes that you need to make. 5 more. and 4, and 3, and 2, one more, and stretch it out. Put the ball back in between both of your hands. I'm just going to change my direction so you can see the next exercise a little bit better. Ball's right in between the hands. Knees are still where they're at. Come back with your right hand and grab the ball, or the weight, whatever you have. Push the floor away with your left arm, and then bring the weight out to the left. This is suddenly where 3 pounds or 2 pounds or whatever you have feels a lot heavier. Last 4. And 3. And 2. One more time. Put the ball back, switch your hands. Grab it with the left, arm off to the side. Push the ground away with the right palm, plug that right shoulder in, lengthen out through your neck and spine. Yeah, and maybe the range of motion is different from one side to the other. We don't need to force one side to be like the other side. It just is what it is. Let's meet it where it's at, and we can, try to work at it, make increase range of motion slowly. Be patient. 3 more. 2 more. One more time. Ooh, come all the way down. Come on up and just take a quick break here. Leave the ball or the weight where it is. Knees are a little bit apart. I have my feet together behind me. Arms are going to come all the way up. You can hook your thumbs. Drop your chin just a little bit. Big old stretch. And other side. One more each way. And exhale. And then come back to the center, all the way back down. Okay, we're gonna come up to stand. When we come up, I'm gonna end up using the weights again. I think I'm gonna grab those, the round ones again. They are different, kind of exciting. Okay, so coming up to stand, and you can heels together, toes apart, if you would like, or parallel if that feels better. Just realized, probably should adjust a little bit, okay? So heels together, toes apart if you would like, arms right by your sides. Quick little spine check-in. Pull your head back. Let's do ear to shoulder and ear to shoulder. You're breathing. One more each way. And other side. And then come back to center. Okay, so pull the head back, stand in a nice straight line. Arms are gonna come straight out to the sides and then right out in front. And we'll come back where we started. Palms are facing me, out. And then knuckles straight ahead and come back. We're gonna do 3 more this way. 3, stand tall. And 2. 1 more. And now we're gonna reverse. Come out and then open and back again. And forward, widen the arms, push down through the feet, belly button is in. 2 more. 1 more. Good. Now turn so the palms are facing back, feet parallel or heels together, it's up to you. Press the arms back as you lift your chest and then come back again. Press and come back again. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on back. You can just let your arms relax by your sides for a minute. Soften the knees. Shift your weight into your right foot and then your left foot. Maybe I'll show you from this way. right foot, easy weight transfer. And again, one more each way. Right and left. So now we're coming into the right foot. We're gonna straighten out the right leg and bring the left leg out to the side. And just to gauge how you feel standing into your mat, lift and lower your left leg a few times. You can stay on your mat. You're welcome, to come to the floor where it's a little bit more flat. Up to you, okay? We're gonna add some arms here. Arms are gonna come out to the sides. And then the leg will come down. 5 more. And down. And 4. And down. Continue to find that the breathing helps with the flow. Maybe you're inhaling to come out. And then come back, hold here. Let's switch to the other side. Maybe you're exhaling when you outstretch. It's up to you. Take a breath. And then shift. And let's see how this leg is. Just lower and lift a few times. Gauge how it feels to be standing into this left leg, and then we can add the arms. And again, really try to feel like you're sort of expanding when you go out, and then coming back. 4 more. And 3. And 2. One more time. All the way back. Soften the knees. Just going to wiggle my fingers and then come on back up again. So we're coming into a little bit of a squat. Send the hips back. Arms nice and long. Just rest your weights on your thighs for a minute. Walk your feet out so they're maybe slightly wider than your own hips. Toes are forward. And put your weight into your heels. Spine check in. Round. Arch. Round. Arch. Let's find neutral. Somewhere in the middle. Belly button is in. Arms straight under the shoulders. Let's soften the elbows. Arms will come out to the sides with a soft elbow. And continue to put weight into your heels so you feel a connection through the backs of the legs. Look forward and energize your spine. 5 more. And 4. And 3. 2 more. 1 more time. Come on back. Bring the hands back to your thighs. Sit back towards your heels. Shift your weight into the right leg and the left. Knees are kind of tracking with the center of the foot or over your toes. Okay? Last one each way. And we're going to come back. You stay where you are. I'm going to come back around. Shift your weight into your right leg. Bring your palms forward. Shift your weight into your right leg. Lift your chest a little bit. We're going to bicep curl. Hold here. Left leg. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. 1 more. Come back with the left, shift. I'm just going to keep my hands right where they're at. Lift that chest, belly button is in. Now the opposite leg. Up and down. And up and down. And up and down. 1 more. Come back down with the foot. Push up to stand tall, okay? Arms come back, shoulders are down. Let's bring the arms all the way up towards the ceiling and then all the way around. Deep breath, inhale up and exhale. Again. And exhale, let's reverse. Back and around and down. 2 more. And down, last time. All the way down. Okay, from here, toes stay directed forward. Arms are going to come straight out. When you do this, palms are kind of facing up. This is a bicep curl, but but the elbows and the bottom, the upper half of the arm are just gonna stay almost in line with the shoulder. And reach. Energize your wrist. Push down through the feet. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, one more. And then flip your palms, bring your arms by your sides. Quick little head circle here, to the right, around to the left. And then back where you came from, all the way around. And then back to center. Okay, I'm gonna put the weights down. Just gonna wiggle my fingers. It is surprising how different it feels for the fingers, the hands, the wrists, and the elbows when you use these circle weights. I think they're really valuable. I'm gonna give you guys the link to order them. Okay, come to your mat, super exciting. Push down through your feet, reach your arms to the ceiling, take a nice deep breath. And now we're gonna bring the arms forward. We are going to roll forward into a fold and then walk out into some sort of a plank. Maybe it's modified, I don't know, you're gonna see what happens. Chin to your chest, forward fold, rolling towards the ground. When I get as far as I can, I'm gonna soften my knees until the fingertips find the ground. Walk out, walk out, walk out, walk out. Modified means maybe knees down, or maybe you've changed this entirely, it's up to you. If you're in a plank like me, get the tush involved, lift the belly, lift the chest away from the floor, deep breath. Exhale. We're gonna soften the knees, bring them down, walk the hands back towards the knees a little bit, take a nice deep breath, and then push through the hands to bring the legs back up, and walk the hands towards the feet into that fold. Relax your head. Soften your knees and slowly rebuild. Rebuild. Spoiler alert, we're going to do that again. Bring the arms to the ceiling, take a nice deep inhale, and then come forward. Roll through the spine. Roll through the spine. Soften your knees to bring your hands to the floor, and then walk out, walk out to your plank. Get your tush, your belly, the length of the legs and the arms and the spine all in order. 2 deep breaths. Again. Soften your knees. Walk your hands back towards your knees. Come back up into that fold. Relax your head. And we're going to bend the knees and rebuild. Spoiler alert, things happen in 3s. Oh my gosh. One more time. Deep breath. Exhale. This one's going to feel so nice on the way down. Really try and let the head be heavy. Let the arms be heavy. And then soften your knees. Let your hands find the floor. Walk out, walk out, walk out. Find your plank. Find your length. One more deep breath. Soften your knees. Sit back for a moment into a stretch. Reach the arms forward. Walk your hands over to the right so they're off the side of your mat. And then lean your hips slightly over to the left. Relax your head. And then come through the center and then over to the left with the arms. Lean the hips over to the right, relax your head, take a breath. Come back to the center, and then really quick, one more stretch, come onto your backs. I don't think I can get through a class without doing my favorite twist stretch. Bring your knees over to one side, arms out wide. I like to cactus the arms here to increase that chest stretch. Eyes look in one direction, knees look the other. With your exhale, release anything that feels like it's carrying tension. And then we're going to come through the center, over to the other side. And breathe. Give yourself 2 more exhales. That was a long exhale. And then roll to the side when you are ready. And come up at the sit. Have a nice day. Be good to yourselves. Drink water. Eat your veggies. Think about happy
Thank you.
things. Have a great day, you guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye,
you.
thank you.